Welcome, everybody, and welcome back to One Clue Short of a Treasure. I hope everybody's doing great. Today, we're just doing a little channel update and what to be expected in the next few videos. You know, we had an amazing week for TTI. We had the interviews, and we'll be covering some of the questions. Now, we're not going to get into that into this video because, you know, the channels are doing a great job of reviewing their own, and we don't want to take that away. We think that they'll focus on what they're covering, and what we'll do though is we'll take certain questions that stood out to us and put them in some videos to come. You know, we're going to draw sources from, you know, Jenny Kile's 6 questions from Mysterious Writings. Jenny's great. I met her at our meet and greet recently. Then we're going to we'll cover Treasure Hunt with us and theirs. They did an awesome Q&A. We'll cover some questions out of Kalzar's. They did a great job. And some from us, and not to forget which I think is one of the biggest tells, at least for me, since we're working on the Appalachian Footpath box, is Dave Colonna and American Treasure. That was an amazing one, and it came out of nowhere. So thank you, Dave, for that. So instead of just dumping everything all in one video, we'll spread them out. And like I said, we're not doing that to just populate more videos, but just to give you some time to digest everything and watch the other channels review theirs. So we have news. So I'm going to be doing a live stream Monday with Treasure Hunt with us, and I will have more information on that when I get it as far as the time. But yes, you heard it right. We will do a live stream. It'll be the first one. Now, this format doesn't really fit the videos that we do when we do our lion's share and our weekly box videos. So we won't be doing live streams on those. But for special occasions, when we want to host another channel or a guest, we have that option. So with the help of Emma and Jam from Treasure Hunt with us, we're also going to be doing some giveaways, and that is the best platform, the live stream, to do that. So I encourage everybody to join in. We will have a link up on that later. And also, if you're on Discord, we have a link in the description on where to find that. They'll be putting updates as well. So we'll also talk about, you know, some behind the scenes stuff and just get to know the other channel a little bit better and introduce them to you all. So then we have some new video series coming your way. Like I said, these interviews really brought a lot of stuff to light, and I'll be reworking some solves, particularly the Appalachian Footpath box, as well as we'll be doing some more. And we're going to bring our wonderful guest, Ohio Jones, back in to do some more Appalachian Footpath box ones. And we're going to try to get some other people to get involved as well. I have some viewers that I may be collaborating with, so that'll be exciting. And I think that'll add more value to our videos as well. Really quick, before we move on, we probably won't be doing Lion's Share series again this weekend. My apologies ahead of time. Laura is on business trip right now. She'll be in India. Actually, she's going to try to join us via Zoom call from India, but depending on her schedule and how busy she is, we may have to punt on that one again. And but we will get back on track and we'll continue on this series. Next, we have channel updates and milestones. So thanks to every one of you who has supported us all the way up until now. We were able to get JCB on the interview. And that interview brought us a big surge in growth. Our video currently, as the time of taping this, is over 5,000 views, which is big for us. And we also gained a ton of subscribers. We're over the 500 mark. I believe we're pushing the 600 mark right now. And what does that mean? Well, first of all, it means that we have an amazing audience, and we love them so much, and we're very appreciative of them. But also it means that we get more recognition. We will be able to get more guests like JCB on in the future, which is pretty amazing. Also, it unlocks some features on YouTube for us, and I'll explain those. So we will be able to eventually hit, when we hit this 1,000 subscriber mark, we'll be able to offer a store on our show. You've probably seen it on other videos. And this is where we can showcase our merch, shirts, mugs, hats, things like that. And don't worry, we're not going to be using that for, personal gain. We're actually going to set the price to a point where we break even, because we want to make that accessible to everyone. We're not in this channel to make any money off it, but it will allow us to be able to offer merch if you're interested in it. Don't ever feel obligated, but we will offer it at the lowest price point, so it will not, it'll be more accessible to everybody. And I think that's something that Alara and I would like to do. Also, we're able to unlock some other features. Like I said, I think I would have to look at the other ones, but usually they're found underneath the video where you hit your like button, and there's some other things down there that you can do. We could also get hyped, which I'm not quite sure what that is, but apparently it's for channels with the size of 500 to 500,000 subscribers. And the viewers can hit those hype buttons, and it basically gets us pushed out a little bit more. And we're not as crowded in by the big channels. Then it goes to the next one is we want to be more involved and communicate with our viewers. So if you haven't noticed, some of you have, and there's a feature on YouTube that's called posts. Now it's used to be called community, but now it's called posts. So when you go to a channel and you see the tabs of home, videos, podcasts, playlists, things of that nature, whatever the channel has enabled, there's also one called posts. And this is where we put in things like viewer polls. We put in links to our videos. We also put in pictures and things like that. I never knew this existed until I had a YouTube channel, honestly. And at first I was a little apprehensive because I didn't know if anybody looked at it like myself. But after I started thinking about it, I figured this is a really good way to communicate with you guys. And we do this when we have any special news that we want to get out right away, so we don't have to jump on and do a really quick video, or if we want to highlight another channel, or if we want to do those fun, at least they're fun for me, viewer polls. So I want to encourage you to check those out, because if there's any breaking news, we're going to put it on there. And also some fun interactive things as well we like to do. So that is something we'll do. And also we have our email address, and that's usually pretty hard to find on a lot of YouTube channels. Some channels don't have them on there, and some you have to click a little capture thing to verify that you're not a robot, which I know none of our viewers are robots. And if you were, that'd be cool too. We like robots. But it's hard to find. So I'll put up our email address on the screen. That's contact@oneclueshortofatreasure.com. I monitor that daily, and my goal is to get back to you as soon as possible. Usually that's within the hour. but if not, I will make it a point to get to it by the end of the day. So I would say 99.9% of the time, I will get back to you within 24 hours if you have a personal question or something like that. We also will be putting a lot of links in our description outside of our description of our video. And we want to do this to help out the whole community as a whole. We'll be putting links to different Discords, different YouTube channels that are related to not only TTI, but all treasures, because I think there's a lot of cross community in those. So be looking out for those. I encourage you to check out everybody's, not just ours. You know, there's a lot of good stuff out there. So we can share ideas and just see what's out there. There's a lot of good information, and I want to make sure that you get the best of the best. So that's about what I have for you tonight. It's nothing too exciting, nothing too fancy, but I wanted to give you an update on what's going on. Like I said, it's been a really busy week with new TTI news, and I wanted to connect with everyone before we start doing a video. I will be doing some videos this weekend. Like I said, Laura's out of town or out of country, and it'll give me some extra time to catch up on some work, some videos, and we'll be back on regular schedule come Sunday. I'll drop something down Sunday for you as well, just to keep everybody in the loop. All right. Well, thank you very much for taking your time to watch this video, and we will see you later. Bye for now.